let's see if this place is infested with enemies again. Intruder in the toilet? Nope. Okay. We're looking for an intruder somewhere in this mansion, but obviously there's a lot of mansion to go through. I appreciate actually locking all of these doors that are irrelevant. Intruder in the piano. Oh, I can pick some of these things up apparently. Okay. Well then. What about here? Can I pick these things up? Or no, can't pick that one up. Back door. Intruder in the well? No. It's probably going to be one of the locked doors on the second floor that I couldn't go in before. The preoccupied bathroom. It's still not occupied. One day it'll be occupied, but right now it's just getting there. Okay, let's try the second floor. Oh no, they died? That's a lot more serious than I thought. Wait, was there someone hiding under the bed? She's not sleeping, she's hiding under the bed. She's, I think, caught underneath the left leg of the bed, in fact. They're not in the beds either. I feel like maybe you thought you had a way to put characters in beds and then changed these maps and didn't anymore. And just sort of left it that way. Now, somewhere up here there were some rooms that I couldn't go in earlier in the game. I think. Maybe. They might have just all been bathrooms. Yeah, that's the one. That's what I was thinking of. But it's still sealed. It's still nothing. I was thinking like that was an obvious flag for, oh hey, this is where you should go, but these are just bathrooms, I guess. There are fairies in there puking their guts out. At least the shopkeepers are okay. I need a bunch of these. I need some emergency stairways is what I need. Forget all this other stuff. Oh, I have emergency stairways. Where did those drop from enemies? I'll get some more, because those are really nice to have, because some of these dungeons are getting huge. Wait, is there someone in the coffin? Why can I walk here? Why can I walk on this thing? That's not something I should be able to walk on, that stool there. Oh, I also remember not being able to go in this room earlier in the game, but... Okay, there's a coffin in your bed. That's perfectly reasonable. That's fine. I guess that's just how vampires sleep. They sleep in a coffin, but then they put the coffin in a bed. This person is in the bed correctly. Why aren't the people in the other rooms in their beds correctly? I just need to check every room here. This is gonna get old. Here's someone alive and awake. Okay, let's head to the roof. Anyone on the roof? Hello? There's some red bats. They don't attack me. They're just chilling out here. I guess this is correct. If they don't actually know anyone is in there, then you'd think they would do this sort of thing outside of every single room. This is a really obnoxious sound effect. It's like music just started there for a second and then wasn't, and then now it's... What the hell? Okay, that's not how carpets work, first of all. Carpets are in square or rectangular shapes. They do not go in and out in corners like that. Second, yeah, what the hell? And third, why are there parts of tables over there on the left? No, this does not look like the mansion, I promise. I am someone that you wouldn't know. You maybe want to describe yourself a little better, like, I am a goddess of dimensions, or I am a fairy who has a crush on you. You know, something. This place... Did the mansion get torn out of reality? It kind of sucks. Also, I'm really glad I didn't head into the basement library first, because that would have been a long and tedious dead end. If you have any sense, then the basement library is actually locked again. Because, like, Patchouli had the keys to that. She can lock it anytime she wants. And if she's not down there anymore, then this would be a great time to lock it, since it's a dead end and there's nothing there. Not of your reality nor your world. That's great. That's really... Oh, you're from Pandora's world? You know, it seems like there have been a lot of people that Pandora couldn't control. Well, yeah. So... what we should really do right now is get out of here. Just a book doesn't do any... Whoa, that's not correct. That is incorrect. That is not how chairs work. That's also not how chairs work. Why is it even possible to walk on these chairs? Ugh. What is that book for? Like, it's out here, it looks important. Oh god, why are there barrels? Who put barrels in a library? Now I have to check all of them. And they're just all nothing? Yeah, they're just all nothing. Thanks. Now I've got an all-vampire team. Okay. You use your normal attacks. Yeah. Yeah, you keep doing that. Oh my god, that's way too strong. Yeah, that's reasonable. That was some really shitty damage. Amelia does 1400 damage twice with her normal attacks, and you can't even do 200 damage with the magic spell that costs 20 MP? Are you serious? Nobody should be doing as much damage, period, as Romelia is doing with her normal attacks. Her normal attacks should be doing like 200 damage. Why are they this strong? None of her skills are that strong. Her strongest skill is 800 damage? So her normal attack should be like doing 200 damage each and then do that twice. Like, part of it is that I have this Quartz Charm on her, right? And this gives auto bravery, and auto bravery is not a thing that you should ever be giving players. Why is there a toilet? You know, I don't want to know why there's toilets here. We're just gonna ignore them and pretend they're not there. Oh, that's just a dead end? Okay. Oh, so these don't even go back to the place you just came from. Thanks. So we've got another teleporter maze of the worst kind. Everybody hates teleporter mazes. They're bad. They're a bad design. This whole dungeon is also unbelievably ugly. Ugh. Where are the battles? I bet I've taken 400 steps without a battle now. Oh, well, this is different. This looks like it might be where I'm supposed to go. Fight another fairy ghost? Okay. See, that's a totally reasonable amount of damage. Well, no, it's actually still too much. But it would be reasonable if I didn't have bravery on. Okay. I would appreciate it if, like, one of the other real characters, the permanent characters, joined my team, though. I don't like it when half of my team or more is made up of temporary characters who are wastes of experience. It bothers me. We'll try this way. Toilet path. You know, that was... I feel like... Did I already go that way? Or were there just two paths that lead to that? You know, it's not like doing 1,000 points of damage is too much damage at this point in the game. It's just too much damage for a normal attack. It makes all of her skills worthless. Also, that battle was crazy. I don't know if that was winnable. Was there another way up here? There was, right? There was another thing down here. What's up top? There's like a dresser up there? Is that anything? Or... No. No, it's just a dresser. Okay. So one enemy does 3,000 damage and another enemy does 80 damage. What's with the balance in here? You don't have any AoE attacks, do you? And none of these do bonus damage versus evil energy vortexes, do they? No. Sleep. At least there's an icon so I can see what it is. Also, I expected when coming out of sleep for my ATB bar to be reset. It wasn't, though. It just sort of kept going. No complaints. Just unexpected. You have a lot of spells. Why do you have Cure and Cura and Curaga, Heal and Healara and Healaga? Like, one of those is appropriate to the level that we're at in the game right now, and the other two are not. That was not heavy damage, that was not even 300 damage. Are these flying? I guess they're not. But we'll try it. We won't even hit, apparently. Yeah, okay, so Healaga is nice and useful. This other two are just too weak, because like 2 enemy attacks hurts me more than Healaga heals me. You know what? This battle is crazy. I think we might be running away in a second. Yeah, you know what? We're out. This enemy's doing 600 AoE damage. We're out. I can't take 2 enemies that do 600 AoE damage. I think these enemies are actually stronger than my party members. They take more hits to kill, they do more damage. They can kill me in 3 hits, and I take like 6 hits to kill them. They outnumber me, and they inflict status effects. So, note to self, if fighting more than 1 enemy at a time, run. Let's save first before going in the giant ominous door. So if this dungeon was supposed to level Romelia up, it has failed miserably, because all of these enemies are practically unbeatable, and half of the experience is going to this good-for-nothing party member. And it's really short compared to Yuka's dungeon, although it's not actually too short, it's the right length for an optional dungeon like this. It's just Yuka's was insanely long and had 4 bosses. See, why is this enemy doing 2,600 points of damage? If both of these enemies chose to use that move on the same turn, there would just be absolutely nothing I could do. Like that! There's just absolutely nothing I can do. That was a guaranteed game over. And I just saved a second ago, so like, it's not a huge deal, but if I'd gotten that one battle sooner, I would have lost half an hour of work for no reason. I didn't do anything wrong. I played perfectly. There was nothing else I could have done. And that's absolute bullshit. Players should never get a game over if they've done nothing wrong. Why does that move do so much damage? Did you put an extra 0 in it by accident? I don't think she is. Wait, is she? Wait, is this medicine? Yeah, this is medicine. This is a fan-made Touhou character. You can tell she's fan-made because her name is a pronounceable English word. Although I guess so is patchouli. Well, patchouli isn't pronounceable. It's English, but it's not pronounceable. Okay. So who's the spider lady, I wonder? Is it someone we've met? Also, I know you guys don't believe me because I clipped it out, but this dungeon actually still looks better than the previous one in Yuka's mansion. There's some sort of adorable little girl with a tiny doll. This doesn't look like a dangerous enemy. Are you human? Maybe. It did a lot of damage. I'm not sure if that was just the normal amount of damage it does with bravery or not, though. Are all of these spells just like the same kind of garbage? Okay. 3,300 damage, Waturga. Okay, I'm not gonna bother trying many of the others then. We'll just keep doing that. That seems to work. She doesn't seem human, but that is doing a lot of damage. She's so much weaker than the normal enemies. It's ridiculous. One of those ghost fairies would be a way more dangerous fight than this. Just turn around and then disappear. Or become invisible. I don't really know what happened. She didn't go through the door, I'll tell you that, because the door is still closed. Well, what just happened? Why did we just hear a chime and then we're somewhere else? Oh, it's just you two. That is pretty insulting. Like, if we've never met her before, then what kind of a saying is, it's just you two? Like, that's not the kind of thing you say to someone you've never seen before. What does it even mean if she doesn't know who we are? Has she been spying on us with government surveillance cameras? Pretty ironic that a character named Medicine only creates poison and the poison has no medicine. Tentacles. Or maybe vines? Neither one really makes sense coming from the carpet. Was that Koakuma? Komachi. I got her name wrong. Too many characters. Koa characters. I recognize the animation, though. So, how did you get into the mirror world here? Oh, thanks for letting me equip. We'll do some MP recovery. Why didn't you come with full MP? Where's your MP? How hard is it to heal a character when adding them to the party? Come on! Wow, you're slow. You're as slow as Yuka. You might be slower than Yuka. Which of these is going to be useful? Probably none of them, right? There's a poison and elemental boss, and then whoever the other person is. I don't know what they're going to do. Start by reducing enemy HP by 10%. We'll do that. That's neat. Give you some death immunity. Oh no, you're death immune by default, aren't you? We'll give you protect. You're immune to all statuses, that's fine. And then nullify poison. Yeah, that's useful. That's what we'll do. Yeah, proceed. Oh, we're not going to fight them both at once? I thought this would be a 3-on-2 battle. I do like that Komachi rejoined the party here. She looks like a bumblebee. The deal 10% of the enemy's HP at the beginning of battle thing did not work. That just didn't happen. Oh, it doesn't do 3,000 damage anymore. She resists water, or maybe medicine was weak to water. Or maybe she just resists everything. That's also possible. Yeah, that's not impressive damage. So why would anybody ever use Demon Lord Walk? I guess it's just to dispel, right? Okay, that's legitimately worthless. The Absorb seems okay. It's not okay if the enemy resists it. I'm glad I bought these spell upgrades for Komachi earlier in the game, but so far, not much that I'm doing seems to be having any sort of effect. Double damage against gods? You don't look like a god. You look like a bumblebee. How about just a normal attack? Is that gonna do like 6,000 damage? Oh, it's okay. All of these are just mediocre healing spell. There are status effects. The buffs are okay. The buffs. I'm gonna do this regen buff. Don't really need it, but this battle is taking a while. Regen seems like it might be useful. There's no reason to use those skills. Her normal attacks do better. Her normal attacks can crit. I don't think they miss any more often than her spells. Her spells have an 80% hit rate, so it can't be that much worse. It seems like it's already gotta be worse than any weapon in the game. Drains 10 MP. That's so useless. I can heal myself for 100 MP with an item that costs 500 yen and you can buy from the beginning of the game in the first shop. None of these other things are gonna be any good, are they? Can I actually inflict poison on you? Wow, that didn't work. That was a bad decision. This battle is long. I wish she didn't resist everything. She seems to be resisting physical and magical, which basically seems to just defeat the purpose of resistance if you resist everything. The purpose of resistance is to make the player use different things, but A, I can't choose my party here. B, none of these characters have multiple options anyway. They all either just have physical or just have magical. And they also only mostly have one element except for Koakuma. And See, if you resist everything, then that doesn't work. Because there's no right answer. I should try yen toss. I've got a lot of yen. Oh, I didn't expect that. I expected it to just be... I expected it to just do however much have some sort of formula like FF5. Okay, let's throw $8,000 at you. That was worthless. That's a complete waste of money. Spend $8,000 to do less than a normal attack. Why is that a thing? How good is Soul Eater? I don't even remember what this does. It does a weird animation and then it does less than an attack. Okay. Soul Eater seems to just be like one of her two attacks. I'm not sure. Hard to really tell what it was doing. There's a help file that lists what it's supposed to do, but obviously I can't read it while playing the game. I have to go and check later. Magic seems to be working somewhat better than physical attacks, if only because my magic attacks are just way stronger. We'll do the absorb attack, just so you don't have to heal. I mean, she's not using her MP on anything else. Oh, great, now we're blind. And also can't use some of these spells. Just not enough MP, I guess. I'm not sure if blind affects skills or if it's just normal attacks. If it's just normal attacks, then, like, who cares? And that hit, so maybe it's just normal attacks. Almost dead. I'm fully expecting to have to fight both of them at once next, though. So, I guess I should restore at least her HP. $18,000, got back some of the money I threw out. That yen toss is garbage, though. Oh, there was some weird paralysis stuff. That was the same sound effect from the very beginning of the game that made everybody unable to fly. So are these people working with Pandora, then? I've got water spells going on. Oh no, that was Patchouli. That was her dark magic spell that just looks exactly like a water spell. She just ran forward at like 1,000,000 miles an hour to that spot right there. What door? There's not a door. There's just like a little bit of edge at the top of the rug. Where are you going? Just walk off into outer space. She's not breathing. Oh, that's not good. Komachi better reap the soul. They've got more medicine. How convenient. Got some Deus Ex Machina going on here. From a character I've never met before, with a really ugly face. Just shows up out of nowhere with medicine that we were told there wasn't any more of. You don't know who you are. Asks, who are you? She says, beats me. Oh my gosh. She just realized that we're all vampires. Well, if you knew the way out, that would be helpful, but you've been trying to get out since you got in here, and you are currently still stuck. We are in the mirror dimension. Go where? Just walk north, get stuck on each other, and then blink out of existence is apparently where they're gonna go. Even the characters can't figure out what the plot is. Well, how convenient of this weird, ugly person to show up with only enough medicine for the playable characters and not any of the NPCs. Is Komachi gonna be sick? Cause, like, she walked into a quarantined plague zone, and I don't think she got any medicine. To the depths of Makai they have gone. Who is this? Is this just the narrator? Well, that's definitely, in that one text box, more useful plot information than I've gotten in the last 5 hours. Steal whose power? Flander? I don't know what her power is. She makes flans, right? Or I thought she was just a vampire. I thought her power was being a vampire. I'm from a dream world, but you're just gonna show up here in the real world. Not even to the person who I was in the dream of. Like, if you're in a dream world, that means you're in one person's dream. You shouldn't really even be able to talk to other people. The astral knight fails to do so. That doesn't even sound like a Touhou thing. That sounds like something from like an NES platformer game. She is also at war with her. You want to use like a name there instead of a pronoun. She's also at war with who? Flander? Pandora? Sariel? Okay. Okay, let's go to Makai. Go, go, go. Just dig our way down. Yeah. Okay. You might need some help. Also, we actually visited the Cave of Makai earlier. It was at the end of the Eastern Forest. We tried to go in there, and Omega blocked the path. So now, not only can we not hear who's talking here, we also have no scene to put it with. I'm talking about an ice fairy, but I don't know what's going on in this conversation. Oh, they're not talking about anything. They're not saying anything. They're only using pronouns. They're not using any nouns. I have no idea what is going on in this conversation. Gather everyone up for it. For here, they, and don't talk about anything. It's just words, but it's not information. She must be nearby. Who? Who are you? Why is the bottom half of you transparent? I don't know what the Dragon Palace is. I don't know who Letty is. I don't know who Eco is. Don't know who the dragons are. Didn't actually think there were any dragons in Gensokyo. I knew there was a statue of a dragon god. Never actually seen the dragons, though. It's not surprising that there are dragons, I guess. I mean, it's got all of the other mystical stuff. I just sort of expect every sentient entity in Gensokyo to be a teenage girl. And so I'm surprised if there are non-human things like dragons. I've sort of given up on the plot at this point. All of these characters are speaking in riddles, talking about things that only they understand and haven't explained to the audience. What's much better? Like, it's still snowing. Related to the ice fairy. Is Cerno the only ice fairy in existence? Like, I thought that was like a whole species of fairies. That's why she's the strongest, right? That's why she calls herself that, because she's the strongest of all ice fairies. Headed their way. Which way is their way? If that person... And won't even mention the ice fairy by name, so it could be Cerno, or you could be trying to make me think it's Cerno and it's actually someone else. Thank you. Please tell me what you're talking about. Please. Yeah, no shit, they're vague. All of this is unbelievably vague. Why do you even think she wants you to help? Like, she hasn't asked for your help, really, has she? Also, who are you? I don't think the insect forest is going to be where it's snowing, because insects can't live in the snow. I think we're probably on like the opposite end of Gensogyo. I have no idea. What yokai? You won't even tell me who the person is. I don't know what my choices are to be choosing between. What others? Ha ha! What? Did I just get hurt? Why is the snow? Why is the snow hurting? Why? Oh my god, why is the snow hurting me? Why can't I step on that? Okay, this is broke. This is broke. That's fine. Whatever. Next time on Let's Play Touhou Fantasy, I'm gonna have a new version of this game where this dungeon isn't broke.